I'm gonna jump into this Living Atlanta series that I got going on because as somebody that's lived in Atlanta for 25 years, I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, I've seen the shit, and I've seen the flowers. And we get 65,000 people a year inundating the Atlanta metropolitan area, Atlanta metro area, and moving into this city. I mean, they're inundating the city more and more as these corporations begin to build and to move their head offices here. Uh, the jobs are here, but I tell people the jobs aren't here, which like the way you think the jobs are here is not. Atlanta still with the high housing costs, the wages haven't even kept up with what Atlanta is like what they require from you when you go out at night. I mean, the horrible traffic that's on the highway. And then let's not even talk just about the horrible traffic. Let's talk about the horrible people that think they come down that are coming down here with the belief that wow, this place is going to change my life. Atlanta only changes the lives of people who come down here and they got their mind right. For the rest of you, it will be your downfall. And like I've seen it so many different times, you will run away from this city with your tail tucked between your legs. It doesn't matter if you're coming from Chicago or New York. This place will break you and spit you out. And then you will wonder why the hell you came to Atlanta. Because you're just unlike some other places in this country, you're combining people from the West Coast, from the Midwest, from Texas, from New York, and they're all just like clamoring down here, and they bring bad habits and they bring negative mindsets. So, if you think you're going to come down to Atlanta and just do what the hell you want to do, the way you want to do it, how you want to do it, I'm going to let this young sister tell you what it's like living in Atlanta and the three mistakes which everyone, well, I don't say everyone, most people, 95 to 99% of the people who move to this city actually make. And believe you me, you make this mistake and you will make this mistake because they will catch you slipping. And when they catch you slipping, they will take your shit.
Three mistakes I made when I moved to Atlanta, and I'm about to share it with you so you don't have to. Number one, stop oversharing. Close your mouth. I used to be loose lips. I used to want to share everything. I wanted to share this. I wanted to share that. I wanted to tell this. Stop it. They don't need to know everything about you. Share enough, and that's it, sis. Number two.
Before she gets to number two, I see this happen so many times with African Americans because you guys believe this is the Black Mecca. They told you, and I've read books about it too. Oh, Atlanta, the Black Mecca. So you think everybody's your friend when you come down here. Everybody's not your friend. Stop trying to get friends from strangers. Matter of fact, be happy with God and your time with him, your fellowship with him, and your job and the vision and the thing that he's giving you. You don't need about a bunch of friends. The lie and the misconception is that you need to network your way to the top in Atlanta. You're going to be very disappointed because the top looks just like the bottom in some cases. There are very few people. There are people out here that are doing it, but honestly, they're going to look at you up and down and weigh if you even deserve a space in their circle. Why? Because they've seen this, they know it, and a lot of us who are here as veterans, we don't want to go through it again. We're tired of going through it again, okay? So keep your mouth shut when you come to this city. Be quiet. Don't tell people all your shit, and go make it happen because actions speak louder than words, okay? They really do.
Everybody is not your friend. And I know it may sound harsh, okay? Hear me out. Everybody don't have the same pure heart like you do. And I know you think that. And I know you expect that. But they don't. Number three, the traffic here is insane.
Okay. Before she even gets into number three, everybody is not your friend. That is not a cliche statement. For whatever reason, I keep saying this warm and fuzzy people feeling of seeing black people and African Americans and cool white folks driving around in nice cars and running their storefronts or having their corporate jobs and business. You think for whatever reason, if you sell them a product in their home or if they invite you or if you meet them at some type of that people want to be your friend. No, they don't. Matter of fact, they care more about their life than they do your life. Does that seem strange? Doesn't it seem strange? And I keep telling people this, and I will keep echoing this. Atlanta is not the place you come to gain some type of huge networking platform. Yeah, people meet people, and I've talked to people that bragged before about how many people they knew, and when they start telling you that shit, you need to run away. When they start talking to you about who they know, how they've known them, and they're dropping names, and then they're dropping this event with this name, and yeah, I know this person, you need to run. That is the token sign in Atlanta that shit's about to hit the fan.
Oh no.
And you won't listen because the lack of self-control is so evident. This place is a great place to get the bag. It's a great place to buy and build your real estate portfolio. It is the most beautiful place to experience winters, summers, regardless of what they say, I still love the summers, falls and springs in. It is the best place and a great place to put your kids through college and through school. It is an awesome environment if you want to go and pick pumpkins, if you want to go and pick berries, if you want to walk through cabins in the woods, if you just want to go sit out somewhere in the woods in North Georgia and just sit in a hot tub, and you know where I've been, and do your nails or cut your fingernails. I ain't doing them. We don't wear that. You know, it's perfect for that. It is not perfect to come and get your best friend from. Your best friend needs to be a transplant. They need to be people from other places, and you have to share the same mindset. They can't tell you that they share the same shit. You should sit back and watch them go through the process to say, okay, I see the fruit, and there it is. If you don't see fruit, stop taking their word for being fact. Please stop.
They gonna make you want to fight and get out and square up. I promise you, sis. Keep it cute, stay cute, pray, and keep going. Don't let nobody get a reaction out of you.
Yup. And traffic is crazy. I knew traffic in Atlanta was insane when I was leaving a church, and it's on a main street in South Atlanta. And I've seen this street get packed before, whether it's New Year's or 4th of July, it didn't matter. This street was just bumper to bumper because everyone from this great church is leaving, and it's a cool church, leaving. And you still have pedestrians that are, driving through on the main road. Traffic comes to a standstill. I don't know what possessed this dude. He got out. Whatever happened with him in the car in the front, he didn't calculate what was going to happen. He gets out the car, walks over, probably weighing on his best day $150. And he knocks on the window of the car. They tell him, dude, whatever the words were there. The mouth was moving. It was intense. He felt like he made his point, and he goes and sits back down. Bro, no lie to you, yo. No lie. This is the most craziest thing I saw. This dude gets out the car that he knocked the window on, like the person he went to, the guy in that car, after this guy got in his car, the guy who gets out of the car that he knocked on the window of, gets out, and I swear this dude had to have been like 275, close to 300 pounds, and everything on him was muscle. I mean, his neck was muscle, his arms were muscle, his legs were screaming, these pants are drowning me and they fucking with my head. and I just want to rip them on your face. That's literally what his pants were screaming. That's really it. And so he walks over to the car behind him, the car of the guy who just got out of the car, and taps on the window. And you can see in the car, the guy doesn't want to bring the window down, but he rolls it a little bit down, just slightly. And his girl is sitting in a car with him. And you're like, damn. And she's pulling him, like, pushing, like, yeah, don't say nothing. She's like, etching him, shut the fuck up. She's saying, like, shut up. Don't say anything. Be quiet. Oh my gosh. Homeboy, that day, he learned never to do that thing in public again. Never. He learned that it's better to exchange horns that beep in Atlanta than to get out your car. Especially if you get out your car and you decide to be low-key gangster. You don't have your gun out, but it's in your pants. All of that mentality needs to stay wherever you are coming to Atlanta from. Like, don't bring that down here. Because real talk, from the YNs to the dudes that are off the wall and you don't know where they came from and they look like they were eating prison guards in prison, you don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to participate in that. You don't want the bill from the emergency room with something like that. You just don't want that shit. You just don't want that shit. And so welcome to Atlanta, and I hope when you get here, you act accordingly.